Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to discuss about the book The Little Book of Common Sense Investing by the author John C. Bogle, who is also the founder of Vanguard. And in this book, the author is stripping down the complexity of Wall Street and is advocating for a simple, low cost strategy that beats the majority of the professional investors over time. In other words, in the book, the author is giving us a way to invest in Wall Street, or in other words, by using index fund to make profits in the long game. The author is telling us that while investing, many of us are giving a sum of the money to the managers, and that percentage of the money will add up to itself and compound, and it will also take a part of the profits we do receive. So in the book the author is telling us that we need to invest in a way that the management fees or the intermediaries fees should be less than 1%, so that the profits we do get are not eaten by the management fees. Another point in the book is that the author is telling us to not look for winners in the market. Instead, the author is telling us to invest in the market as a whole so that we can get profits consecutively for a long enough time. In other words, the author is telling us that we can't predict the winners, and even if we predict the winners, we can't predict them for a long period of time. So instead of taking that risky bet, the author is telling us to invest in the market as a whole so that the profits will be steady and our risk will be less. Coming to the summary, the core message of the book is that successful investing is about minimizing costs and maximizing time. If you want to understand about index funds and how to invest in the markets in the long run without putting much mental effort into the process with low costs of management fees, this book is for you.